Hi there. Today we're going to set up ThirdEye to alert us while skilling. If you haven't seen the previous video on settings for the RuneMaker, check it out. It'll make it easier to understand how this works. We'll be skilling on slime. Let's first consider when we'd want to be alerted. We'll definitely want an alarm when we kill a slime and need to attack another, when our HP drops below a certain level, when our mana stops regenerating, and of course, when another player appears. I'll show you two ways to achieve this, but some players have their own methods. First method. In the battle window, we'll set an alarm for when we're no longer attacking a slime. Let's think this through. There can be 1, 2, 3, or 4 slimes, but when there's only one, we won't attack it because we only attack clones. So we need to add images showing when we have one slime and aren't attacking it, when we have 2 slimes and are attacking one, and when we have 3 and 4 slimes and are attacking one. However, consider that the slime we attack in battle will be random because it depends on how the slimes position themselves. We can take pictures of each configuration. For example, when we have 4 slimes and are attacking the first, second, third, fourth, and so on with the remaining number of slimes. But that's too much work. We'll do it smarter and use the second mode of image analysis, overall. In this mode, we don't analyze images pixel by pixel, but the overall content of the images, so the position of an object doesn't matter. So when we have a picture of attacking the first slime, it won't matter which one we're actually attacking because the content of the battle will always be the same, just in a different order. I'll go get a slime now, and we'll set everything up. First, I'll attack the main slime so I know which one is real. Now I'll select the battle area, and we'll have the first state of the area when we have 1 slime. Now when a second slime is summoned, we'll attack it, add a picture, wait for the third, do the same, add a picture, and the same with the fourth. Now let's look at the pictures. Everything is okay. But as we mentioned at the beginning, the slime attacked in battle will be random, so let's switch the image analysis mode to overall, so only the overall content of the pictures counts. Then we can attack any slime. I'll leave the sound on default, so I know it's not an important alarm, just that I've stopped attacking, and let's test how it works. Despite being in overall mode, we are still alerted when attacking a slime other than the one whose picture we have, probably due to the irregular texture of the background. So, let's set a minimum tolerance for differences to fix this. Everything works as it should. I'll just change the frequency of the sound playback so it doesn't play too often. Perfect. Now let's set up life monitoring. I'll select the area below, which I'll be alerted. Now let's set an alarm for when our mana stops regenerating. Select the mana points and change the monitoring mode to unchanged so we're alerted when the area remains the same. Mana regenerates every 12 seconds, so I'll set the timer for 13 seconds. I'll set a different sound for myself so I can distinguish between alarms, and I'll also set the frequency of this sound playback to 10 seconds. Now we're missing some aggressive alarm for when we detect a player nearby. Since the battle window is already used for monitoring when we kill slime, we need to come up with something else. So I'll select 2 completely dark areas, so as soon as the slightest source of light appears, I'll know someone has come. Let's not forget to attach the areas to the tibia window so the program can work in the background. and let's test this now in practice. I set this sound when I'm not attacking slime. Let's check it. Okay, everything works. Now I'll show you another way to set up skilling. This time, we'll use the battle window to alert us when a player appears. So, we need to have added pictures when we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 slimes while attacking one of them. And when we're not attacking, we don't want to be alerted when the slime isn't being attacked, only when a player appears. Great. Now whatever else appears in battle will be alerted. Let's set an aggressive sound to distinguish danger, and then set an alarm when we've killed a slime and need to attack another. Let's select a small area covering 2 slimes. We'll make a very small area because we're only interested in the red color, indicating the slime is being attacked. Let's attack the one on the left side first. Now we're constantly alerted and all detected animation pictures are being saved. Let's add them to the acceptable pictures. Remember, we're only adding pictures when we're attacking slime. Now let's attack the second one and also add all the pictures. We still need to add pictures when slimes stand on a poison field and later when the poison field diminishes. This way, we're always alerted when a slime is not being attacked. Attach all areas to the window so it can work in the background. We added a new feature to hide areas, so let's hide them and let's test this. Let's see if the health point detection works. It works perfectly. Let's save this setting, and in the future we just need to load it and we never have to repeat this process again. And that's all for today. Bye.